back to Cooking with Juliet, and if you are new here, karibu sana nyumbani. This is the place to be, guys, because first of all, we make delicious meals. Second, they are very simple recipes that anybody can make, and third, you and your family are going to enjoy it. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I mean it. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everyone who has been liking my videos, who have been commenting, who have been sharing. You guys are here. You guys are here. Thank you. Thank you so much. So guys, before we go to our today's recipe, or before I show you today's recipe, how many of you have never eaten omena? I know most people don't like omena, but if you're a Luo, I know you like omena. Or if you are not a Luo, I know there are people outside here who like omena. But if you don't like omena, why don't you like omena? Is it because of the smell? Yeah. Is it okay, to me it doesn't disturb me. The smell doesn't disturb me because the smell is what defines omena. If you didn't know, that is what defines omena. So some people doesn't take omena because of the smell and because of the taste. And there are some people who says that omena is looking at them. I'm like, but you take fish. What's the difference? One thing you have to know about omena is that in African homes, let me say Kenya, omena is more than just a meal. It's a tradition. Omena is a source of strength and a staple food that brings Kenyan families together. And you have to know that omena is full of omega-3 fatty acids. It has protein and it also has calcium, if you didn't know that. And making it not just delicious but highly nutritious. It's very nutritious. Even if you go to the gym, or if you are somebody who wants to maintain their weight, or you want to eat healthy, try omena. I want to teach you guys how to make omena that doesn't smell, omena that doesn't taste bitter. Okay? So guys, you see, your chef is ready to show you the new recipes. Yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, tell me in the comment section what you think about this video. Do you like omena? One, tell me in the comment section. Why don't you like omena? Have you ever tried omena? Was this video helpful? You guys, I want to know everything in the comment section. Be free to tell me everything. Anyway, enough of the chit chat. These are the only ingredients that we are going to need today to cook our delicious omena. As you can see, I have omena here. This one. I didn't know where to get omena. My mom normally brings them to me, but now I don't have some, so I just got them in the supermarket. We have oil here. We have lemon. So guys, this is the secret to removing the smell of the omena. You see this one here? It's what's going to remove the smell of omena. You can either use lemon or you can use vinegar. Then guys, if you want to cook omena, don't ever forget to buy a leek. This one. Guys, this omena is going to be tasty. Hey! Anyway, I'll just show you. You all know white onion, red onion, and I love onion. Then we are going to use 2 tomatoes. Then we have garlic here. And I'm also going to show you the ingredients that I'll use. So the first step to cooking is to cooking everything or anything. Wash your meals first. You have to wash them first. Yeah, I normally wash lemon even if I'm not going to use this. Like I said, the first step to cooking anything is washing your hands. As you can see, my hands are washed, and whatever we want to use, the ingredients are all washed and set aside but now we also have to wash omena. But before we wash the omena, we need to sort it out. We need to sort this omena out. Let's do it together. We are sorting out the omena because we want to remove the unwanted pieces. As you do this, check for any dirt, tiny shells. You all know the tiny shells that are always in the omena, and also discolored pieces. I don't like the discolored omenas. There's some tiny things, if I see them, I normally remove. So you see, we are going to remove these ones. And sorting out omena helps us to ensure we only cook the best quality omena. We give you the glory, we worship you, Lord. You made us, we worship you. Guys, now that we have sorted out the omena, it's time to wash them properly. And I mean properly. And guys, use a sufuria that you don't normally use because the smell might also remain in the sufuria. Let me remove this. No, it's okay. Washing omena is very, very important. As you can see, I'm using a hot water to wash the omena. It's very important to wash the omena because it's going to help us to remove any dirt, sand, and tiny impurities that might be mixed in this omena. And it also reduces the strong fishy smell, and it's going to make the omena taste even fresher and smell fresher. So let's wash it first. And this were very dirty. It even has some sand here. Water is still dirty. And I don't normally see guys, can you see what I'm saying? It's very important to wash omena. This is sand. Like I said, wash it until the water becomes clear. Now that the water is clear, we are going to the next step, removing the smell of the omena. And how do we do that? Using this. We are going to squeeze in fresh lemon. Yep. Once you put the lemon, I'm only going to use one. Don't sieve this water. Let the omena to stay in this water for like 10 minutes. Now we are moving on to the next step. Let's cut the coriander into smaller pieces. And don't remove the stems of the coriander. Please don't remove the stems. They are very, very healthy. So guys, as you can see, the omena is very, very clean, and you can also attest to that. It's clean compared to how it was in the beginning. We have coriander here, we have leek, we have the white onion, the red onion, and garlic, then tomatoes, salt, and oil. The only ingredient I'm going to use today is Royco. This one, Royco cube. Now guys, you have to preheat the pan first. Like you see, I've placed the pan on a medium heat and allow it to warm up for a few seconds. Allow it to warm. Then we are going to add oil. We are going to pour in oil. You have to put adequate oil. Look at that, guys. I hope you can see. It's very crunchy, very crunchy. Make sure that it's crunchy. Oh my god, itaungua. Let me remove it. It's very crunchy. Now we move on to the next. You see, very crunchy, guys. Crunchy, and it doesn't have that bad smell now. So guys, as you can see, it's golden brown, but it's that omena that has macho ndogo ndogo. At this point, you can eat it with kachumbari. This one now is dry fry. You can eat it with kachumbari. Yeah, but we want our omena. We want our omena to. Now that our omena is nicely fried, let's turn it into a delicious wet fried dish by adding vegetables and seasonings using the same pan. We want to make our omena wet fry. Make sure that you use a very small amount of oil, guys, very small amount, because the omena is already wet fried. Then pour in the onions. Now once the onion turns golden brown, we are going to add our tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. You can cover the pan for a minute to help the tomatoes to cook faster. And we are using a low to medium heat. Now it's done. We are going to add the onion now. Hey guys, don't forget to add the coriander. Like I almost forgot. Jesus. I almost forgot to add the coriander. But I normally put it at the end anyway. Then done. Look at that. Look at that. Then we are going to serve it in these bowls because I want to show you guys another way of eating it. At this point, you can decide to enjoy your omena as a delicious wet fry, or you can take it a step further, which I want to show you guys, by adding milk for a rich, creamy omena. So for those who would prefer a more traditional creamy taste, here is how you are going to add milk to your omena. And about 1 cup of milk, depending on how much omena you are cooking and how creamy you are eating it. Pour some. So I'm not going to pour all of these. You are going to pour. Let me just use a small amount. I've used a small amount because the omena is not too much. Look at how delicious our omena is. So we are going to use one of these bowls. We are going to cook it in another way because I told you that I want to make you guys love omena. So I'm showing you different ways of how to cook it traditionally. Yeah guys, now we are going to add 1 glass of omena that we have cooked, the wet fry, to the milk. Look at that guys. So in the comment section, I want you guys to tell me which omena you are going to prefer, this one with milk or the wet fry. Wow, 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 look at that. And just like that, our delicious omena is ready. So whether you enjoy it as a wet fry or with milk wet fry, you can see how the wet fry looks like, or with milk, it's a flavorful and nutritious dish, guys. And on my side, I'm going to choose this one here with the milk because it looks so delicious. Oh my god. And I'm going to serve it with kales and ugali. Serve it hot with ugali and some salted kales for a perfect balanced meal. If you enjoyed this recipe, guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more amazing recipes. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.